Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2017. This month, I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading and an expanded reading here, Cancer, where I look into these additional 3 cards in a 15-minute reading, where I'll look into the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Rods for you, and give you messages and predictions as to why these showed up for you for November 2017. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the expanded Psychic Tarot readings for November 2017 for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. It's a drop-down menu. Go to the newest page, which would be either page 11 or 12, and there you will see the headings for these expanded Psychic Tarot readings for November. You click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, have no fear, I have still done the Psychic Crystal readings as well. So if you're interested in getting the Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase, that link is also below this video, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for those videos, or you can go to my website and go to the most current page of the drop-down menu, look for the heading for the crystal readings for November, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So, all that being said, Cancer, now onto your reading for November 2017. The first card you have that shows up here, Cancer, is the World, and this is a card that's symbolic of having control. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you are conspiring to help bring you more control. You may feel like you have a lackluster appearance, or you may be feeling a little depressed or slightly down and out. But I feel this is going to change and turn around, but it's almost like you're becoming aware of it, or you're noticing that in November. If you're a Cancer that's feeling strapped for cash, you may also be trying to put together some project or plan, or put something together where more cash will come to you. That's for some of you Cancers. And always remember, Cancer, if these videos are not making sense to you for your sun sign, please watch your rising sign or your moon sign, because many people write me and tell me that their messages often come to them from there. I do actually feel, though, because you may have felt down and out, or you're lackluster, having a lackluster appearance, or feeling energetically depleted or depressed, I do see you trying to really revitalize your look and your energy. Maybe you're joining the gym, or perhaps you're starting to walk or do some kind of exercise or diet change, or just focusing on your physical health and well-being. I do see you focusing on it. So if you're a Cancer that hasn't been feeling well, also physically not feeling well, you may be on the mend now and trying to build up your strength and bring your vitality back into the picture in November. Some of you may be working out some details with a friend about going away on a vacation or a trip together. I do see you feeling like, if you've had anybody talking negatively about you or your work or anything to do with you, or putting you down, I feel like you're going to want to take control of that situation and stop it. You may say something to them. So you might have some family members or coworkers or a love that's been negative towards you lately or putting you down. I feel like you're not going to have it. Like you want to put a stop to it. So the next card you have here in the layout is the King of Cups. This very well could be you, Cancer, because the King of Cups is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. And it could be, don't be thrown in that it's a male card, because it could be a female here also. I do feel that many of you Cancers have figured out the how, the where, and the why of things happening in your life. And I do feel you're starting to get more, I don't know if I want to say aggressive, but definitely more pointed and determined at something. Either your work, maybe it was like how they talked about your health and your appearance, but I see you getting very pointed and determined about something. You do work well usually under pressure, but I get for some of you Cancers, you may feel in November like there's a project or plan or something that you're working on, or it could be a task at a job or at home that you just feel like you can't complete it. You may need to hire contractors to come in and finish it, or it could be you just need more time and you're not going to be able to finish it in the month of November. You may have to hire somebody else to come in and help you with it, or or ask someone to help you with it. But I do get something that you feel like a task or a plan or project or something you may feel like you can't fully complete in November. Anything that has to do with looking at the details and the fine print of things and going over things with a fine-tooth comb. I see you really focused on that, like focused on details and the fine print. This could be with contracts and negotiations. It could be about any kind of work or paperwork or accounting. Anything where details. I see you really focusing on details. Don't let anybody that's like jealous or envious of you rain on your parade. You may have, like if you're in a work or group situation, there could be some people that they're saying hennies. They're calling them hennies. I feel they mean like, how hens can gossip or get, I don't know, be weird. I don't know what to call it, but I get, you may have there may be some people that are a little jealous or envious of you in November. Here you've got the Tower, Cancer. I don't know what's going on here. This could be a fight, an argument, or that ends a friendship or a relationship. It could also be a casting off of an old paradigm or an old regime. So new paradigm or a new regime can take place. Could actually be a structural fire or damage to a property. You could be in a situation where people are really upset and flipping out, and they either don't want to hear something or they don't want to do something. This could be at some club or group or organization. There could be a big explosion where people are at odds with each other and arguing and saying, we don't agree with that, or we don't want to do that. If you're a teacher, it could be, in a school. If it's at home, it could be your kids. It doesn't feel to me like one person. This feels to me like multiple people. You may hear people starting to be accusatory and say that they feel that some things are being done intentionally or on purpose. And so whatever the situation is, whether it's love, home, family, work, group, endeavor, you could have some people saying things like that's racist, or that's harassment, or it's there's a prejudice of some kind being shown, favoritism over men over women, or women over men, or over race, religion, or whatever. But I feel you're going to hear some people saying that was intentional. That was meant, you meant that to happen. They may not be saying it to you, they could be, but they could be saying it to like the head of something, the boss, the organizer, the chief of command. And so you got to think on that, Cancer, how that's going to come up in your life. You'll have to let me know when you get into December if this ended up making sense for you. For many of you, I do feel that this could actually be occurring in family situations. And this is definitely an explosion. People are mad. People are lashing out. People are angry. Maybe maybe there was downsizing and people got fired, and they're making, waves and being upset about that. It's like they want there to be justice and restitution for something. That's what I feel. Here you have the Two of Swords. This is something being blocked, stopped, or a stalemate. And there's emotions tied up here. And you may also not know the whole story of what's going on, or things could be kept secret or hidden from you. You don't know the whole picture. You've got emotions tied up and something is blocked. Some of you may seriously consider leaving the situation you're in. And this situation that you're in could actually be a job, or it could be, maybe you're in a living situation or your family situation is getting to be way overwrought for you and you too tense and too much explosive situations, and you may consider leaving. I feel you're going to feel frustrated, like you can't get through to people. People are not listening to you of what you are saying. And I also feel that you are also thinking, I've got to think outside the box and push people along and cajole people and get people to do things that maybe they're not doing. So if you're a boss, a manager, a supervisor, or a parent, or a grandparent, or a teacher, or like I said, manager or supervisor, you may feel like you have to cajole people to get them to do what you want them to do, or like push them along, like, come on, let's get going, get this thing happening. But you may feel like you're getting a lot of resistance. You may be dealing with some people that are very insistent on having their own way and being immovable. So this card comes up in a couple of ways, because in one way I feel like you're trying to cajole people along and get them to do what they want, what you want or need them to do, and they may be quite stubborn and standing their ground and not listening to you. So I definitely see that. You may give them an ultimatum that if they don't do this, then if they don't do what you need them to do, then there's repercussions. Let's put it that way. You've got the Three of Cups next. This is parties, gatherings, or celebrations. This could be attending a party. This could be throwing a party. It could be friends coming in to help you. It could be three sisters, three friends, three females. It could also be a celebratory conclusion to something. I really feel for some of you, you may feel like the vibe is the story needs to be spelled out about how things are actually going to be. And it's like a presentation of like, this is how it's going to roll, this is what's going down, and this is what's going to happen. So this actually comes up kind of like a presentation to some people of that, like telling them new rules, new laws, new methods, new structures that may be happening, new rules, and it's being presented to a group. And it could be an assembly of some sort. It could be at a school, it could be at a church, it could be at a job. And I feel that people are going to be arguing about it, like not in agreement. They're either not listening to you, or they don't want to change. They don't want things to change. They don't like it. Like maybe a new pastor is coming into your church and they don't like the way the pastor is changing the rules. Maybe a new president is going to be managing a group or society or club that you belong to, and the rules and things are changing and the people are resistant or don't like it. Could be a new boss, could be a new owner. Whatever is coming in or whatever is changing, therefore rules and laws and bylaws or whatever methods are changing, and the people that are there already are used to the way things were before, and they're very resistant to it, and they don't like it. And it came up here with the Two of Swords. You may be one of the people that has to cajole people along and get them on board, or try to manipulate them or control them a little bit to see that they have to follow suit with what's happening, or there could be repercussions. They could get fired, or they could get kicked out of the club, or, you know, who knows what the repercussions could be. It could be many. So your reading was a little confusing, more than some of the others. I have to be honest with you. I'm not really sure why it didn't come up to me quite as clear. I feel like I get part of it, and some of it seems a little mystifying to me. So hopefully this reading made sense to you. I hope it was of help. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate it. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you skipped over the intro and you didn't hear what I was talking about, here I'm going to mention it again here. If you would like to get an expanded version of this reading, where I read an additional 3 cards for you, Cancer, where I'm looking into the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Rods that came up for you in addition to your other 5 cards, and you would like to hear what messages and predictions my spirit guides have for you with these 3 cards for November 2017, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the expanded Psychic Tarot readings for November 2017 for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the Videos tab on my menu. It's a drop-down menu. Go to the most recent page. It's either going to be page 11 or 12. And when you see the headings for these expanded Psychic Tarot readings for November, you click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. And fear not, I have also recorded for you the good old psychic crystal readings for your sign, Cancer. If you're interested in getting that, I've done it for all the signs of the zodiac. You can access those for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video, or you can go to the most current page on my website, look for the psychic crystal readings for November, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have a very noteworthy and fantastic month of November, Cancer, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.
Please check out my other videos that I'm posting to my YouTube channel, The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I'll show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries you can make at home, and I'll give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac throughout the video. I hope you enjoy them, and please be sure to check out the other special videos I'm recording for my Psychic Pastry Chef Vimeo On Demand channel. Thanks for watching.